I am an engineer.
Oh,
I have a degree in physics. I have traveled the world as part of the Royal Navy. I have seen the size and shape of the Earth. I have done the physics experiments to prove that gravity exists. I have calculated the distances around the world using the navigation systems on board not only submarines but surface ships. I have calculated the size of the continents and compared them to flight paths. I have looked at and analysed images that show things being lower than they should be. I have seen millions and millions and millions of images and pictures and videos from space that prove everything about the shape of the Earth. Gravity is a demonstrable fact. You can call it what you want. There is a downward accelerating force of 9.8 meters per second squared. And if that exists, the Earth cannot be flat. I know the Earth is a globe. The curve is measurable. Gravity is a fact, not a theory. It's a demonstrable, provable, measurable thing. All you need to do to prove that gravity is a thing is to prove that mass attracts mass. And I've done that personally on many occasions. Again, scientists know that gravity is proven because scientists know that gravity isn't a theory. Scientists know that gravity is a fact. Again, that is just a two-dimensional representation of a three-dimensional warping of space-time. A scientific theory is a fact. The Cavendish experiment, is obviously the main proof of gravity, the main proof that mass attracts mass. This is where Einstein would come in, because he explained that it wasn't necessarily a force. It was a warping of space-time, which within Newtonian physics manifests as a force. Good Lord, no, your senses are fucking terrible. Why would you ever trust your senses with anything? Cavendish experiment is the holy grail of mass attracting mass. I'm really surprised that you don't know what the Cavendish is or the Himawari 8. They're two of my top proofs for the shape of the Earth. I can then provide the maths and the physics to back it up.
What would your job be to do in the Navy?
Well, my specific jobs was to maintain and monitor systems to keep them active as much as they could be, specializing in the energy generation systems. The way that I can confirm that the Earth is the size that it is because I would have to at points calculate the amount of fuel needed to go certain distances, right? And when I can confirm the distances, that the amount of fuel that we have is making us go, and I can show you the maths and everything to show you how much fuel is needed to get a ship or a submarine a certain amount of distance, that I can show you all that maths if you want. But when you can clarify that these things comport to the reality of what you're given, you're given a map that says that this is the distance, and then you can calculate the fuel and energy requirements needed, and it matches up. That to me is confirmation of the size of the Earth. I can absolutely use that to prove that things are as they say. I just said that I would give you facts. I just said that I would show you the maths and the calculations to prove the amount of fuel needed to travel certain distances. I live in Fife by the Firth of Forth. I've actually calculated the distance to the sun myself. So, it is 93 million miles away. Well, like I was saying, I've done the observations and calculations myself to figure out the distance to the sun. Just because I haven't done the observations that Reds has done doesn't mean that I can't then use those observations as proof. Here's the main thing, all right? Why the fuck do NASA want to do anything to prove anything? They don't care what you think. No, wait, let me respond. They don't care. They don't care what you think. They really have no interest in proving anything to you. What they want to do is help advance humanity by exploring space. We've been to the moon and we've seen the shape of the Earth.
Don't try and get smart. Because
I will get smart because compared to you, I'm extremely smart.
Water doesn't bend either.
Yes, it does. Wait. I've got this. Of course, the water can stick to the Earth. Relativity isn't a theory. Relativity most definitely has been proven because GPS uses relativity with the atomic clocks on board it to actually know where they are. So relativity has been proven in the speed of light and the way it reacts. Yeah, my mentality is 1,000 times above yours. I will insult you all I want. I can prove with maths and physics and practical demonstrations. Every single thing that I have said to you is a 100% fact. I can back up everything that I have said. I am so far above you, it's not even funny. Okay. The shape of the Earth has been conclusively proven since Aristophanes. I have traveled the world and I have seen the fact that the ocean is certainly not flat. I can say that the pictures from NASA are real because I've got no reason to not think that. I can tell you that the official NASA images that they say are complete images haven't been doctored. So what we're going to do here is go with the established scientific consensus and just agree that the Earth is a globe.